I got a comment the other day, I'm paraphrasing of course, but it went something like, "Your videos suck, you piece of shit. Why'd you abandon us, your vegan loyal audience? You drank juices, you felt the best you ever felt. Why are you eating meat, you piece of shit? I hope you die in the grave." Something like that, and I will address your concerns this day.
He's walking somewhere.
So this person was wondering why return to the carny path when I apparently got such great results doing the juices and stuff like that. I wonder sometimes, are y'all watching the same show that I'm living? I saw a very different turn of events after doing that juice fast. During the fast, up until day, I think, 54, I was like, miracles are happening. This is so great. I'm getting rid of all this gunk in my belly. I felt spiritually enlightened. The path was new. All my former things that I loved were breaking and falling apart. I was a mess, but in a good way. I was like, all these old paradigms, they're dead, and new beginnings. It was fantastic until I tried eating again. I was all excited to break my 90-day juice fast with soaked prunes. They were pretty good. They were not bad. And then I have mango as my meal, a very modest amount too. It was like a couple mangoes. And I'm getting pain in my gut and like nothing is digesting, and I'm like, what happened? I can't even digest fruit. I was having only fruit juices and vegetable juices. Why? I should be like Herculean. That led me on a path of destruction for the next year, just trying to get my digestion online again. And it was a nightmare. It just never happened. I've never had worse digestion after that juice fast. I was trying all these different things. I was starving too. After the 90 days, I'm like trying to refeed with less calories, basically, of just like whole fruits instead of the juices. And I'm just starving, and I start eating like avocados and tofu, and then I'm trying the potato meal, and I just flip-flopped my way through like 7 diets. It was bad news, man. I was getting eczema on my face. Never happened before. Farting every minute. Sulfur death bombs. I was like, this sucks. I tried for a year after that. That juice fast ruined my day. You know, a lot of people warn the juice fasters that you don't want to go too long because you're destroying your microbiome. You're not intaking any fiber, and the bacteria have nothing to feed on, so they die off. And then when you want to introduce food again, it's like, good luck, clean slate over here. Maybe introduce something soon, because there's none here. There's no colonies, there's no communities. So like bring some communities in and give them some fiber. I mean, there's fiber in juice. It's not like there's none, but for whatever reason, I was dead inside. I still feel like that juice fast did good things in that, like, I got rid of a lot of gunk that I felt was old material. I can't prove it, but I felt like it was a good detox and a spiritual cleansing of manhood. It was good. But like, I was so skinny. I was in denial on how skinny I was, next to Skinny Boy. I was like a skeleton. My girlfriend was like, you're kind of skinny. I was like, I'm not that. I still have some muscle. And she's like, yeah, you do. Kind of. She's like not into my body. She doesn't care if I have muscle or not. It was my face that was just sucked in. And I couldn't see it because I still had some muscle mass. And I was like, I'm pretty buff. So I was so skinny and I had no hormones. So the reason I stopped that vegan experiment was it got too far beyond what I was comfortable with. It was just the eczema rash on the face and the constant gas and bloating and just constipation and pain. I was like, I've had enough. We're done. Thank you, Veganism, round 18. We did pretty good here, but it wasn't great. I've felt better before. I took a shortcut. Then there was the fact that I'm looking for a new city, a new home. This is not it, but we love it here. Ottawa, there's a river down there. I'm having a good time here. I could totally live in this building. I'm next to like 3 good grocery stores. And so like I'm taking all these trips and I'm like, how? I was juice fasting up to meat at some point and I'm like, I can't travel, I can't live. My life is obsessed with food. That's all I think about. I'm hungry all the time with the carbs. As soon as you have that first fruit juice, then you're starving for the rest of the day till you get your big meal. It's really annoying. So like now I'm just 1 meal a day. I don't think about food much. And then 1 p.m. hits, I eat a big meal. And it's like a lot of meat, a lot of veggies, balanced keto. I'm not carnivore. I'm just eating a good, healthy amount of meat. My concerns are more long-term, like am I gonna have a stroke from all this saturated fat? I don't know. I don't know the answers. I just know that short-term I suffer, obviously, on the vegan plan, lots of carbs, my teeth melt away on the fruits. I mean, like I've done these cleanses. I did 4 days on grapes. I was like, I'm gonna do 30 days. I just read The Grape Cure. This was like 8 years ago, probably. And by the 4th day, my teeth were about to fall out. I had to stop. I was like, I can't believe how sensitive and terrible they feel. They're getting brown. Something had to give, man. Random Ottawa man for crossing the street with me. You didn't know you were my co-star, but that was a good time. I saw him move and I was like, oh, we're doing this. He didn't know he was gonna be in a movie, but he's good. Hey. So, things had to change. Bad things were happening to good people, and I'm like, damn it, I know how to feel good. It's just ethics. I get it. I don't want to kill, but like I don't understand how to move past it. And in the Bible, it says kill, sacrifice, burn the lambs. But they want that. God needs blood, animal blood. You could debate that after Jesus died, then we no longer should do that, but it says eat the meat. So now, especially that I'm adding all these fermented foods, I have this new balance. Like I've never tried this before, and I feel like this is so sustainable. There's no other diet comparable in my life. Just the simplicity of the 1 meal a day, the deliciousness, the satiation, the energy levels, the skin, digestion too. There's ups and downs with the digestion always, but things are pretty good. I have magnesium in my life that helps flush things a little faster. And all the fermented foods, I feel like they're helping digest. Pro tip for you. I do have a lot of gas, but I was noticing why. I've been eating these giant meals of meat and vegetables and fats and the fermented foods with it. I had the idea yesterday to eat the veggie and fat meal first and then finish it with meat to satiation. Don't mix the meat and the veggies. They're not designed to be together. And I couldn't believe how much less gas I had. I still had gas and disappointed my family with it, but it was tolerable, much better. So I'm gonna totally do that from now on. There's a seagull. I'm just walking to the metro. You know what's funny about Ottawa? I'm gonna get a rotisserie chicken for my one meal today. You see a metro, it's like, oh, there it is. It feels like it's close, but then you have to walk another 2 miles, 3 miles just to get to the building. Everything seems so spread out here. But it's like you can see, it's like, oh, there it is, but you're not there for a long time. So seeing is not believing. So my meal today is going to be this rotisserie chicken. Probably eat roughly half of it, depending on the size. I did the math. I got one the other day, and I ate almost the whole thing. So I was just thinking like, 365 chickens would have to die for 1 year of my life. Does not seem fair. I'm so sorry. But that's a lot of chickens. You kill worms and insects with your vegetables. You do it. What's up? Oh, are you? Oh, cool. That's funny. That's the first time getting recognized in Ottawa. Hey, there we go. I feel so weird whenever I see somebody's like, hey, vegetable, please. I'm thinking in the back of my mind, like, what diet do you think, what got me into your life? Was it the vegan thing? Are you vegan? Are you carnivore? Are you a juice faster? Do you water fast? Is it keto based? Vegan keto? I've tried so many things, I have no idea who I'm disappointing next. Crossing the street to avoid cigarette lady. You're like an automatic air purifier in my 9th floor apartment. The thing I was standing there waiting for the elevator and I just hear this. I'm like, what the hell was that? Something just sprays automatically every 6 minutes. I timed it. It's bullshit. Stop with the chemicals. So anyway, my one meal today is gonna be this chicken. I'm gonna Instapot some cabbage and mushrooms, mix that with a lot of ghee and avocado and sea salt. And that's almost it. A little sauerkraut in there, I've been buying it here. And kombucha, because I can't make my water kefir, so I've just been buying that. I'm using the Remedy brand. It's different. It has erythritol in it. And the only reason I let that into my body was because one of you pieces of shit said, why don't you try erythritol? It's healing for some reason. I was like, okay. It's a sugar alcohol. Why would it be a good thing? It shouldn't be. But I'm hoping he was right about everything. And I feel it's healing everything. So it's an erythritol-based diet. And I'm happy to be on it. So I'm also buying some herbal tea today. Usually I start my morning with an herbal tea of some sort. It was horsetail and hibiscus all week, and I ran out, so I'm gonna try something new. Just a little side rant on these teas. Probiotics in your tea, really? They're all gonna die as soon as you add the boiling water. Stop scamming my life. Stop it. I'm gonna get everyday detox plus lemon balm. So healthy right now. See, I'm still detoxing as a meat eater with detox tea. And then water throughout the day. Sometimes these carbonated flavored waters, like lime or strawberry. It's just water and natural flavors, which is MSG. And that's healing now. So I'm gonna leave. Thank you for watching the video today and thumbing it up. Thumbs down if you are cooking a rotisserie squirrel right now. That's how you get the bubonic plague, by the way. Rats are banned in the Bible. Just because they have furry, fluffy tails doesn't mean it's okay to eat them. Some animals are off limits, according to our Lord. So obey the rules and you might live. Don't eat frogs. The French like their frog legs. That's a banned move. So French hell is where you reside. I'm gonna leave. Subscribe. You might as well.